Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 20 College Football Playoff. We are back for the Fiesta Bowl between Penn State, Coach Dave, and Notre Dame and Coach Huey. Spot in the Orange Bowl semifinal on the line. We are in the midst of probably the best playoff we've ever had, I believe. At least the best games we've had. Two great first round, lots of upsets, a couple of great moments live, and then two fantastic quarterfinal games on the right side of the bracket. And now we head to the left side. Who is going to go to the Orange Bowl semifinal and play for the chance at a national championship? Notre Dame was there just last season, so we'll see if they can get back to the promised land. And for Dave, Penn State has not been here since season 6. That's all the way back in Sim matchup era. They've never been in the playoff in the NCAA 14 Dynasty, but here they are fighting for their chance. As always, this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can jump in anytime, claim an open team, set your schemes, recruit in the Discord, and build your way to a national championship. Links are in any of our descriptions if you want to join. If you want more content from the SFA throughout the season, you can check out patreon.com/the SFA, including schedule requests. Those are open for season 21. But nevertheless, let's jump on into the action. Of course, we're going to go through each roster, but first a look at the bracket. So Nebraska and Stanford won their respective quarterfinals on the right side. And then in the Orange Bowl side, we have this game today, and tomorrow morning will be Florida State and Ohio State. That will be a great game as well. But let's get it started here, of course. Thad Russell, redshirt senior, transfer from Auburn, looking to put his mark on this program. And then David Gutierrez, he missed the first two games in the playoff. We'll see if he misses this one. But Rode McKnight has been spectacular in his absence. The SFA player, he has a return touchdown. Lots of yards both on the ground and through the air. And their wide receivers, they got John Williams, Eduardo Gladney, and Tim Nolan. But we know this is a team that loves to do the ground and pound. They got J.H. Smith, John Jacobs, Jinkelheimer Schmidt, the SFA player. Hunter Powell, the SFA player. They also have Portly Doughboy, the SFA player, and Donnell Flanagan. On defense, Dondrea Hummer had the game-sealing sack against Conrad Gatterbum in the second round there. They almost lost that game. On the other side, Jeremy Brewer. In the middle, Buster Davis and Drew Cabral. At linebacker, Kenny Moore. Kuala Cruz, Dolores legend. He had an amazing game against Fresno State. We'll see if he can do that here today. Tim Pennington. And out wide, Andrew Pickens, Bo West, and Makiki Soto, the SFA player. And out back, Ty Trask, the SFA IGR, and Kerry Scoville, the SFA player. And Charlie Parkinson is a SFA kicker as well. But they're going to have their work cut out for them here as they have Notre Dame. Fully healthy Notre Dame, by the way. Rico Giraldo is here, and he is back, ready to get back to the national championship and win it this time. Micah Manners, the SFA player. Yes, Kuala Cruz is still kicking it. You also have Heisman finalist from last year, Pat Green. He won the Jet this year. Wide receiver Ivan Murray, he had a spectacular playoff last season. We'll see if he does it again. Daniel Pickens and James Harwell. And at tight end, John Amos. Rhino Lampjaw, the SFA player. Left tackle, David Sachs, SFA player. Teddy Hollis. Norman Donato, the SFA player, and Dustin Wright. On defense, Lamar Goudry. Rambo Edges, one of the best edge rushers in the country, won the Lombardi last season. Tank Abrams in the middle, along with Lauren Stallings. Ty Brissy, SFA player. You got Kyle Austin and Nick Zanvliet, the SFA player. And then Will Slaughter. Out wide, Shaden Goggins, the SFA player. And the Denton Fatty, Dorian Lennox Lee. Will Sawyer in the back, along with Tommy Gandy and Diego Ronquillo, the SFA kicker. So those are the teams. Should be a great matchup. Pretty much the same core here for Notre Dame as last year. They were very young last season. We knew that they'd have an opportunity to get back to this big stage. So here we go. Penn State, Notre Dame here in the Fiesta down in Phoenix. I think this is a rematch of the one that we, was the game we saw IRL a couple years ago. So who wins this one? Get your bob on us in. We had a lot on the line in yesterday's game in the shocker between Arkansas and Stanford. Are we going to see another defensive masterclass like we saw yesterday? I don't know, but we're going to get our thumbnail, and then we will get rocking. Yui or Dave, if you want special jerseys, let me know if you are here. Otherwise, I think for these two, we'll just go with traditional. It's Notre Dame, it's Penn State, two of the most storied brands in not only the SFA history, but just college football history. For those guys that don't know, Notre Dame has a special place in TCS Network's heart. We started out as South Bend Today, all the way back in like season 6 or 7, when media was first blossoming. Actually, it might have been season 5. We followed this team, the legend of Miles Gooch. And then, of course, it blossomed into what it is today. So here we go. We're just going to jump on in. Fiesta Bowl time, Orange Bowl semifinal on the line. A lot of travel for both of these teams. Penn State, of course, had to play in Fresno, so stopped the travel a little bit. But two teams pretty far away from their homeland. We'll see if they can get it done here in Arizona. Remember, guys, this is some of the worst turf in the nation. Historically, it's State Farm Stadium, so we'll see how that comes into play today. But the lights are bright. We are ready to go. The Fiesta Bowl. Notre Dame, Penn State. Penn State, a team historically likes to choke. But they won 2 BearCave games to get here. We'll see how they play in the game day setting. We just saw them in the Big Ten Championship. Lost a tight one to Nebraska. There is still a chance of 3 Big Ten teams in the Final Four. We'll see if that happens. And Notre Dame wants to, Penn State wants to receive. Thad Russell, he wants the ball. He's going to score. So here we go. The return here. It looks like it's Eduardo Gladney, and he's going to only get to the 15. So back him up to start the Fiesta. Here comes Thad Russell. He's been to the playoff plenty of times with Auburn, but he's battled injuries. Looks like Road McKnight is starting today, so no David Gutierrez. They'll start with a option play. Broken tackles from Thad Russell, and he gets 4 yards. If Penn State wants to make a run, Thad Russell has to play out of his mind, and they got to get this run game moving. Stacking the box early is Notre Dame coach Yui. More option. This one going nowhere. Great tackle from Will Sawyer, the strong safety. So the first third down of the Fiesta Bowl goes for Penn State. Split backs. They bring a blitz. Hits it out wide. He goes upfield, breaks a tackle, and he's going to be short. Good effort from Kellen Collins. But a 3-and-out here for Penn State. And here comes Coach Yui, Notre Dame, trying to get back to the national championship. Last year was a shock that they got there, as they were a super young team. This year was way more expected, as there's the Jet winner, Pat Green, also Heisman finalist from season 19. So they'll start this drive at the 49. Rico Giraldo, Micah Manners in the backfield. Handoff here, and Micah Manners gets 3. We have some interesting shadows here in the Fiesta Bowl. Brought down by Koala Cruz, making an impact early. Koala Cruz, big hitter, big stepper. Cheeseburgers in the pocket. Number 57 there in white. Will come out full house. It goes to Pat Green, and he gets nothing. So neither team able to really move the ball here early. So now it'll be Notre Dame's turn at third down. Rico Giraldo has some time, steps up, dumps it off to Micah Manners, and Koala Cruz brings him down. I'm glad Koala Cruz is getting some showcase in here. Of course, he was a centerpiece of the Croakers Dynasty, but unfortunately that series crumbled when my PS5 crapped out. So glad he's getting some show here. So 1st and 10, can they do it again? 3 and outs for both sides. Come out and split back. Once again, 8 in the box here. And broken tackle. Kellen Collins loses more. The Denton Fatty and Nick Van Vliet were in on that tackle. So 2nd and 12. Not a good sign early here for Penn State. See if they can continue. There's Rode McKnight's first touch, and he squirms his way for 4. He's going to be a critical cog in this machine for years to come. And it's 3rd and 8.
Keep 15, keep 15. I got wide.
So another 3rd down here, trips left. Thad Russell, quick throw, caught, and he is short. So defense coming up massive here to start the Fiesta. 3 drives, no first downs. They were coming after this punt, unable to get there, and now Notre Dame will have another chance. Broken tackle from Pat Green, and he gets only 7. Watch out, Pat Green might break one. The Jet winner. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Rico. Hand off Micah Manners, he pushes and he is stacked up. Penn State's defense coming to play today. Better start for Penn State than they had in the Big Ten Championship, that's for sure, as here comes Micah Manners and he can't get anything going. Very evenly matchup on paper. Another 3rd down. Shotgun set. Rico Giraldo has a pocket. Yams it. Oh, what a throw! And there it is. Rico Giraldo, one of the best young arms in the country. Look at him layer that just over the corner. And right before the safety hits him. Tight window. Here comes Notre Dame. Yeah, Cam, it's even weird saying you had to play Stanford. Normally they're a choker. Same thing with Penn State. Notorious choker as we yam it over the middle. Another big play. Daniel Pickens. So a couple of yams here for Rico, and all of a sudden Notre Dame knocking on the door. Inside the red zone. Split backs. Option for Rico. Gets it out. There they go. Left side. It's Pat Green. Touchdown Notre Dame. What a 3-play splurt. So even after he regressed, Pat Green comes in and is still performing. All right, Penn State's got to respond here. They bring in 6 plays. Here's the return here. Eduardo Gladney gets flattened. So early score here for Notre Dame. Here comes Thaddy Daddy. Trips to the left-hand side. Delay give to Rode McKnight. He runs over the Denton Fatty, but Nick Van Vliet cleans him up. the true freshman SFA player. Second and 11. 4 wide. Four-man rush, and another big hit on Road McKnight. He hangs on. Nick Zanvliet not playing around today. Hey, Thad Russell, 3 of 3. Let him cook. Critical third down yet again. Penn State yams his left side. It's a floaty, and he hits him. Aaron Hawley for 22. It wasn't pretty, but it got the job done. That was a Tim Tebow wobbler. Sometimes doesn't have to be pretty, but they got their first down. Now up to midfield. Handoff up the gut. It's Road McKnight, and he gets another first down. Now down to the 42. Trips to the right-hand side. Handoff Road McKnight. A clean hole and a big-time hit. And another first for Road. Welcoming Coach Nathan. There goes Thad Russell, and a big-time hit. He hangs onto the ball. Welcome in Nathan, champion of the hashtag FreeTC Liberty Bowl at Geyser Field. Second and 3, threatening the red zone here for Coach Dave. Road McKnight's handoff, and he gets the first again. Inside the red zone. Yams it right side, and caught and corralled by the Denton Fatty, Dorian Lennox Lee. Tim Nolan, his first catch of the ball game. 5 for 5 start for Thaddy Daddy. In the red zone now. Nice drive mounting for Penn as he yams it. Touchdown! It's John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. And we got a tie football game. What a play call. What a design. It freed the tight end over the middle. What a response from Penn State after their offense looked like they were dead in the water. And just like Stanford yesterday, folks, a team notoriously bad offensive output might be showing up and putting up a fight here. As we get a stiffy from Ivan Murray, his first touch of the ball game, he gets 33. He had a legendary performance in that 3-game stretch last season in the CFP. We got in consideration for the cover athlete had they won, and there goes Pat Green. Talk about consideration for the cover athlete. Pat Green can't be stopped. Forget Micah Manners. Pat Green, have yourself a football game already. So now immediately already threatening here after one play. Quick option yet again. Rico throws it late to Micah. He curves back inside, gets maybe 3.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 here from the 29. And right side, Micah Manners, he has room. Ty Trask gives chase, he breaks the tackle inside the 10 for Notre Dame. And all of a sudden, Notre Dame can't be stopped. They had one possession where they were stuffed. Now all of a sudden Notre Dame just doing whatever they want. Immediately inside the 10. Snap for Rico, quick throw, left side and dropped by Ivan Murray. Great breakup pass there from the corner. Tried to catch him napping. Second and goal. The snap for Rico. As time rolls right, yams it late to the right side, and that had really no chance. It's third and goal for the Irish. What is the call for Coach Huey? Free blitzer, yams it over the middle, caught by Ivan Murray. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He gets his get back on that one. Drop the TD on first down. Catches this one. Notre Dame leads again. And if we get into an offensive blast, you have to worry about Penn State. Their path to victory is definitely through time of possession, low scoring, controlling the game flow. If they can't stop Notre Dame, they might be in for a rough day. As we end the first quarter, Notre Dame leads 14-7. Great start to this Fiesta Bowl as well. So 4 receivers to the right-hand side. Thad rolls that way, yams it, and it's a short catch. Williams maybe gets one. 7 for 7 start though for Thad Russell. He's playing well. Of course, they are more so focused on running the ball with the short passes to follow, as they do it again here. Van Vliet brings down Hawley. Good start to the day for these tight ends. But a 3rd and 4. Do not want this drive to end early. Thad hits his man, wide open man. First down, John Williams. Great play call. 9 for 9 start for Thad Russell. So there goes Thad with the keeper and a big time hit on the right side.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
And sometimes you just know by the animations, if they're glitching like that, that we are in for a ridiculous game. So 2nd and 6. 4 wide. Motion man, it's Eduardo. Quick option, Thad with the keeper, he finds a hole, there goes Thad Russell! He breaks away down inside the 30. There's the running game for Penn State. The hands of the quarterback. And all of a sudden, they're back in business. Split backs here for the Nittany Lions. Another rush here for Thad. He has room. He breaks the tackle and gets another first. Already 57 yards here for Thad. 1st and 10, safety coming down. Handoff here, and he is stacked up in the middle. Now, Penn State was number 3 in the nation, and then they lost the Big Ten championship and fell out of that first round bye. They had to host Kent State. They splattered them. 2nd and 5. It's a triple option. Floats it out. Road McKnight. He has room. He's still on his feet. He's going backwards. He was past the first down marker by like 4 yards, and he went all the way back. Sometimes you just got to take what the defense is giving you. So now a critical 3rd down. Thad Russell. He's sacked! Rambo edges. So what should have been a first down now is going to be a field goal kick. It was a big mistake from Rode. So they bring out the field goal unit to add 3 on the board. It's 36 yards. Charlie Parkinson, the SFA kicker, and it's good. 14-10. But those little mistakes in these playoff games, that could be the deciding factor. But a lot of times it's maybe 2 or 3 of those type of plays that decide a football game in these scenarios. So here comes Ivan Murray now. So up by 4, they have the ball. Chance to extend the lead here for Notre Dame. The last 2 drives have been very explosive. We'll see if that continues. As he yams it left side, almost intercepted. Bo West does it again. That's the same play they tried on the goal line to Ivan Murray. Bo West got that one as well, so I have to eliminate that play. We got 10 in the box here. 10 in the box against Rico. It's an all-out blitz. He yams it and incomplete. He just overthrew him. Looks like Penn State was calling engage 8 on that one. So now 3rd and 10. A snap for Rico. It's going to be a screen pass. Michael Manners catches it. And he can't do anything. Koala Cruz wraps him up. D'Andrea Hummer was in the area. Keedy Soto, Kerry Scoville, Trask there as well. All the players. So with 3 and out now for Notre Dame. Penn State will get the ball back. Chance to go up, take their first lead of the ball game. Returnable here for Eduardo Gladney. He gets across the 50. A little ball glitch moving. Just gotta wait for the cutscene to end, or what should have been the cutscene. All right, here we go from the 46. That Russell ball into the ground. It might have clipped the running back there. He was open. First incompletion of the day for Thad. So 4 wide now. No deep safeties. Option Thad, and he goes down. Nice tackle from Dan Sanchez. So 3rd down here for Penn State. Rolls right, yams right, and caught, and they'll give him the first. I don't know, Jim. That spot was a little whack. Notre Dame screwed here early. But the drive continues, no review. And now here comes Rode McKnight. He gets a carry, breaks the tackle, gets 6. Felt like he was short.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4, a little over halfway through this second quarter here in the Fiesta Bowl. Delayed give to Rode, and he's chopped down. Great tackle there is Tank Abrams, the SFA IGR. 3rd and 4 now. The snap, delayed give to Rode, and he's not going to get it. So decision time here for Penn State. Do they kick the field goal or do they go for it? They are going for it. No man's land. Dave getting aggressive. Keeping the offense on the field. The snap, it's a screen pass. Rode with the catch. He breaks one and he goes down. Great stop for Notre Dame. They'll keep their lead. It was Dorian Lennox-Lee with the cleanup. Coach Huey loving it. So here we go. 3 minutes, 23 seconds for Notre Dame. They could extend their lead. Yet to have a turnover in this game. There goes Micah Manners up the middle for 8.
Gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 now. 3 minutes left. Yeah, that feels like an honorary Gamara.
More on the tackle. That's a gain of 7 on the play. First down.
First and 10. Can they do it again? Rico Giraldo yams it over the middle. Hits his man. First down, Daniel Pickens. His 3rd catch of the ball game. Already at 50 yards on the day. He has 50 of his 56 yards. Triple option now for Rico. He floats it late. There goes Pat Green again. Penn State can't take him down. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The 2nd TD of the day for Pat Green. He's eaten. There were some character issues from Pat Green in the offseason. He regressed, lost his starting job. He was a Heisman finalist last year, but it don't matter. He's putting up the points today. Big time play for Notre Dame. So 2nd or 2 minutes. Oh my God, they fumble. And they're going to start at the inch. Oh no, disaster strikes. So now what is Penn State going to do? Backed up. Oh, Rode McKnight's just going to run it for 20. He almost broke that thing. Ridiculous. So Rode McKnight messes it up. He gets it right back. So now they're at the 24. Extremely unnecessary error. So 21-10 now. Thad Russell with the keeper. And he'll get himself a nice 13.
That's a gain of 13 on the play.
Already 60 yards rushing for Thad. First and 10, 2 minutes left. Motion, handoff, broken tackle, spun down. Aaron Hawley gets nothing. Notre Dame's having a great 2nd quarter here. 21-10. Thad, he'll take off. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So no one gets credited with the sack there. It'll be 3rd and long. Trips to the left-hand side from their own 35. Dad dumps that off-road. Can't do anything. They will punt. So a chance now to add some points for Notre Dame. On the return, it's Pat Green. Rico Giraldo hasn't had to do much through the air. They've been dominating on the ground. So an Orange Bowl semifinal awaits for the winner here. Notre Dame in control. Looking to add points before halftime. It's a screen pass and yammed it out of bounds. He had Micah Manners open.
Hey, we got tight right, tight right. Three down. Watch number 12.
Gary Scoville coming down. Yams this right side out of bounds. So two straight throwaways here for Rico.
Tight right. Three down. Mike's 57's Mike.
So 3rd and 10. Rico, Yams left side, caught over the middle, and he gets 7. So Penn State stands firm. They have a timeout in about a minute here to do something. See what they decide to do. Remember, Penn State decided to start the game with the ball. So Notre Dame will get it after the break. We'd love to see some points here from Penn State.
Let's go.
4 wide. Snap for Thad. Hits it over middle. What a diving tip from Dorian Lennox Lee, the Denton Fatty.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you.
Spectacular tip away there. One of the best corners in the country.
Mike, number
2nd and 10. Yams it left side. That's caught. That's Hollis again. Ball on the ground. And Penn State somehow recovers it.
Easy. Stingray.
There were so many Irish in the area.
Let's go.
So the drive continues for now. And Thad will just throw that away.
Number 84, the intended receiver on the play.
That could have been disastrous.
2nd and 10.
The drive continues. They're at the 37. Thad steps up. He's going to yam it deep. Hit his arm on the backstroke. And we got a flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
I don't know why they're calling pass interference on the defense if that ball was tipped.
Automatic first down.
Brutal call on that one. And that is about a 20-yard or a 15-yard penalty. So here comes Thad again. He runs. He steps up the middle. He spins. Another big gain.
Easy. Lucky 95.
Here comes Penn State, man.
Ready. Black 85.
At the 30. The snap. Thad takes off. He finds a hole. He gets room. Oh, what a move. Thad inside the 10. His eyes, and he gets inside the 5. What a run for Thad Russell. Incredible run. Almost got to the pylon. Thad Russell legacy drive here. So 1st and goal, can they punch it in?
53. Mike 53.
Massive hinge moment here. Hands it off road. McKnight touchdown, Penn State. They're back within a score. Great possession there. They got lucky with the pass interference, but then Thad Russell did it himself.
The kick is good.
So down by 4. Can they hang on to this 4-point deficit before halftime? Do not let Notre Dame get something here. Pat Green on the return, the Jet winner. He moves out wide and he gets 23. So 2 timeouts, 17 seconds. They could find themselves in yam range here.
Right and left. Three down. Hey, check Mike 57. Here we go.
Rico, it'll be a screen pass and Manners can't get out. That just hits the turf.
Intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Handoff, Micah Manners runs over 1, and he can't do anything else. So it looks like Notre Dame content just going to the break here.
That'll make it 3rd and 5.
As we hit halftime, folks, Notre Dame leads 21-17 here in the Fiesta. What a game. But Notre Dame gets ball first. We'll see if they can keep it moving. Matt Green having a wonderful game. Thad Russell really having the best game here for Penn State. That run from Thad, what a play, man. As you look at the first half stats, very evenly matched here in production. Penn State dominating time of possession, but Notre Dame leads by 4. All right, here we go. Notre Dame gets the ball first. 18 minutes from an Orange Bowl semifinal. Notre Dame looking to get back after losing to Florida State last year in the Natty. They're on a collision course potentially with Florida State, a rematch of last year's Natty in the Orange Bowl semifinal. First and 10 for Notre Dame, quick option, can't get it out there. Jeremy Brewer on the tackle. Second and 13 now. Safety coming down. Rico. Yams left side, turns up field, runs over a man and gets 12 out of it. Brian Brooks. So 3rd and 1 to start the second half. The handoff to Micah Manners, and he gets it! Not sure where Koala Cruz was going on that one. Remember, Notre Dame's got 3 starting SFA offensive linemen. Should be able to run between the tackles pretty well. They're going to do it again here, and he gets 2. Koala Cruz breaks that one down. Oof, what a hit. 6 tackles here for Koala. He had 16 in the Fresno State game. So 2nd and 8, full house action. Watch out for Pat Green. Play action. Rico's going to yam this right side and almost intercepted. He was looking for Ivan Murray. Andre Pickens. So another 3rd down here for Notre Dame. 4-man rush. Yams it left side. This one's caught. James Harwell. Great job delivering that one and getting the toes in. Drive continues. Now across the 50. Rolls right, Yams right, caught by Ivan Murray. That was a dangerous floaty. Didn't really give Rico too much time to throw that one. Not the best day here for Rico Giraldo, but he hasn't had to be magical. 2nd and 8, the handoff. It's Micah Manners. He pushes through Koala Cruz and gets the first. 64 yards for Manners. Three receivers. Ty Trask coming on down. He brings the safety blitz. Micah to the outside, cleaned up. Kenny Moore on that play. I've never heard of a singer, Pat Green. Heard of Mr. Green from the game Clue. 2nd and 10. Quick throw. It's Ivan Murray on the right side. He gets around him and gets 9 out of the screen. Nicely done. So 3rd and 1. Hands it off. Micah Mayer to the outside. He's pushing through Kenny Moore, and he doesn't get there. Will they go for it? No, they bring out the kicker to push this to a 7-point lead. Right hash, it's up, and it is good! Diego Ronquillo, the SFA kicker. So a 7-point lead for Notre Dame. Eduardo Gladney on the return here. He's still on his feet. And he gets to the 30.
Kickoff return 25 yards.
So 24-17. Split backs. Thad Russell had a magical drive to end the first half, and this time he misses his man.
Number 84 was the intended receiver on the
He
play.
started 9 of 9. He's only 4 of 8 cents. Split backs. And down goes Thad. He gets smoked. Dan Sanchez just gave him a dirty Sanchez. Oof. That one could have been rough on the injury. So 3rd and long. It's a screen pass, dumps it out. Road McKnight breaks a tackle. He gets around him. He's going to get the first down. What an effort from Road McKnight. Broken play. It was supposed to be a screen to the right side. He breaks the tackle from Nick Van Vliet, the freshman, and nobody's there to help him. What a play for Penn State, just like they had the error earlier in the game that caused a field goal. That's a play for Notre Dame that they should have been able to have. Now here comes Thad over the middle, hits his man, and he gets 6 for Tim Nolan.
Slaughter on the tackle at the 49-yard line. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Halfway through this 3rd quarter now, Penn State down by 7. Trips to the right-hand side. Triple option yet again. Oh, a fake pitch. There goes Thad. He gets 11.
That's a gain of 10.
That has been magical today on the ground. 110 rushing yards. Now the handoff to Road McKnight, and he's stacked up.
Number 30 makes the tackle.
Great tackle there from Tommy Gandy.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Road McKnight, 60 yards. He's having an up and down game. A couple of mistakes here and there, but for the most part, he's been serviceable in David Gutierrez's absence. 2nd and 11. Motion again. More triple option. Floats this to Road. He stiffies Dorian Lennox-Lee. He gets around another first down for Road McKnight.
Gain of 15 yards.
Another monster play here for Road. He's having a good drive. Penn State just not going away. So split backs here. More triple option. Thad with the keeper. He breaks away. Another 13 for Thad.
Gain of 13 yards. That makes it
123 on the ground now. Sawyer is 10th tackle. They're inside the red zone. Touchdown will tie it. Play action. Hits his man over the middle. It's Eduardo Gladney, the SFA player.
Slaughter on the tackle at the 8-yard line.
Who's going to make the play to send their team to the Orange Bowl semifinal? 2nd and 4. Quick option. Thad. He goes down. Great defense. Shaden Goggins, the SFA corner. So 24-17. 3rd and 6. What is the call for Penn State? That over the middle hits his man Road, and he is short. Decision time for Dave. They will kick the field goal. Not going to chase the points here. Interesting call. It's a chip shot for Charlie Parkinson, and it is good. But that play call is going to be scrutinized. Should Penn State have gone for it there? We'll have to see if it works out for them. So 24-20 here. So we got about 11 minutes left in this game day. Game tightening up. It's a one possession. Can't believe Schmidt got so wide open there. What a lapse in coverage. Been some great moments in this game today. We've still yet to have a turnover. So here comes Notre Dame. 11 minutes left in a 4-point lead. Hands it off. Big hit from Koala Cruz. Do not want to meet that man in a dark alley. My goodness. Not to mention he smells like a Whopper. Whopper, 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 Whopper. Now we got 9 in the box here. Hands it off, and there goes Pat Green for 8. Pat Green, 5 touches, 92 yards, and 2 scores. Unreal day for Pat Green. The snap on 3rd and 2. It's Rico. Yams it left side, and he overthrew the touchdown. He was wide open.
That'll make it 4th and 2.
Rico missed him. And now they'll have to punt. That was a 7-point swing on that one. From an 11-point lead to now potentially being down. Oh, disaster for Rico. He had a clean pocket too. So can Penn State take advantage? They have not led today. They keep getting close. Can they finally pull the trigger here? Trips to the left-hand side. 2nd and 10. Thad Russell. He'll take off. Another great run for Thad. He's up to 133 yards on the day. 4 wide. 3rd quarter coming to an end. It's another keeper for Thad Russell. He picks a hole up the gut. Still on his feet. He gets 8. You gotta think Notre Dame's got to start spying this man. He's just hero balling it. Takes it. Thad takes off yet again, because of course he does. He finds room on the outside and slides. Another gain of 8. So it looks like the last play of the 3rd quarter. Penn State rolling right down the field. Hand off a road. It's a keeper for Thad. He breaks away. They just can't stop him. Thad Russell is dominating. Notre Dame on the ropes here. As we head to the 4th quarter of the Fiesta Bowl, Notre Dame leads by 4, but for how long? Thad Russell running it right down their throat. So 1st and 10. Motion man, the snap. 3-man rush. That escapes again, because of course he does, and he takes a lick. But a first down already now, 178 for Thad. First and goal. Can Penn State take their first lead of the day? It's Road McKnight, and he gets 4. Second and goal. 4 men to the left-hand side. They'll run it up the gut road. Touchdown, Penn State! They take the lead here in the Fiesta. Up by 3. Oh, that was almost blocked. We've never had a block kick in the SFA. We are still waiting on first blocked punt as well. Oh, Ivan Murray goes all board! Ball on the ground! Notre Dame recovers. That could have been disastrous. Ivan Murray goes airborne on the kickoff return. Here comes Rico now, and uh-oh, this is where the pass has not been their friend today. If they start trailing, Notre Dame could get themselves into some trouble. Full house now. We'll hand it off to Micah Manners here. He gets room to the outside, brought down by Koala Cruz. Notre Dame on the ropes. Third down, Rico drops back, has the time, he's looking for room, and he goes down! Sacked by Jeremy Brewer. And all of a sudden, Penn State is reeling. Remember, folks, we have never had a champion lower than an 8 seed. And if this result holds, we'll have 2 teams in the Final Four that are double digits. We've only ever had 1 team make the national championship as a double-digit seed. That was North Carolina a couple of years ago as a 10 seed. So 27-24. Can Penn State finish the job here? It's a keeper for Thad, and down he goes. Will Slaughter his 10th tackle. 2nd and 10. Time starting to get a little hairy here for Notre Dame. Not too many chances left. Road McKnight, the delayed give, and down he goes. It'll be 3rd and 7. Critical 3rd down here for Penn State. Split backs. It's a screen pass. Can Notre Dame get the stop? The Road gets the first. The Irish can't believe it. They feel this game slipping through their fingers. Where's Rambo Edges? Quick option, and a massive hit. Nick Zanvliet and Dorian Lennox lead. Second and 13. Notre Dame desperate for a stop. This defense is winded. They've been on the field so long today. It's a keeper for Thad. Is he going to do it again? He gets close. 3rd and 2.
Good for a gain of 11 yards. 3rd down.
Tight end right. Tight end right. 4 down. Let's go.
3rd down.
Let's go.
Can Notre Dame get off the field? Handoff, Road. Down he goes. He's short. What a hit. Dan Sanchez. And they are going for it. Penn State getting aggressive. They smell blood in the water. What is the call? The snap. It's a screen. Road McKnight's got to make a play, and he gets the first again. Notre Dame just can't buy a stop. 23 first downs to 9 for Notre Dame. Thad Yams caught. Tim Nolan.
Number 30 brings him down at the 10-yard line. First down.
They could make this a 2-score lead right here. 10 yards away. Penn State can smell an Orange Bowl. That down he goes. Nice tackle.
That is a loss of 2 yards.
They've got to lean on the defense here. You got to dig deep. Where's Rambo Edges? Tank Abrams. Dorian Lennox-Lee. Shaden Goggins. Who's going to make the play for Notre Dame? 2nd and 11. Split backs. Quick option. Dad. Down he goes. Defense showing up. It's Will Slaughter. They have at least 4 guys at 10-plus tackles here. That's insanity. Critical 3rd down. A field goal keeps us as a 1 possession. Delayed game to Road McKnight. He has a lane, and down he goes. So they'll bring out the field goal team to make this a 6-point game. Can Penn State hit it? Yes, they do. They're up 6. So now legacy drive for Notre Dame. Rico Giraldo had the miracle to go to the national championship as a freshman. Now as a sophomore. Can he bring the goods? He's not had a great day through the air. Can he lock in here? 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Legacy drive for Rico Giraldo. He'll start out with a screen pass. Tipped away. Pickens thought he had a touchdown. 2nd and 10 now for Notre Dame. They've just done nothing in the second half. Only a field goal. Hand off Micah Manners. And he stumbles around. What is happening?
That'll make it 3rd and 13.
Notre Dame just falling apart at the seams here. 3rd and long. Rico. Geared up for a yam. Down he goes. Buster Davis. It's not looking good for Notre Dame. They've now got to punt it away and trust the defense. A defense which has been incapable of getting a stop all day long. They do have all 3 timeouts. But Penn State has a massive chance here. They can run this game out with a couple of first downs. The snap for Thad Russell. He takes off and they sack him. They do not let him get around. Huge play. They haven't taken that first time out yet. Now they do. 2nd and 13. Couple of first downs can win this game for Penn State. They've thrown it again over the middle, and Wardo gets 10. Critical 3rd down. Game on the line. The snap, the counter. Road gets the first. Notre Dame has one more chance. They have to get a stop here. They're going to have like 10 seconds left. Quick option. That Russell gets smoked. The road looks like it ends in Phoenix for Notre Dame. Barring a miracle, Penn State is going to the semifinal. What a shocker. They're going to just run clock here, second and long. An insane turn of events here today. And Russell, he gets hit hard. Third and a million. They're going to run clock here. Inside a minute. If this play lasts longer than 4 seconds, Notre Dame is over. They got to get the clock to stop. They're throwing it. Incomplete it is! Notre Dame's going to get a chance! Why would you do that? And they're punting! Penn State just hands Notre Dame a chance. All they needed to do was run around the backfield for a second. Does Notre Dame have a miracle? OGs remember the Hail Gooch. Do they have a Hail Rico? Rico Giraldo hits him over the middle. It's going to be a first down. No timeouts. They've got to hurry it up. 30 seconds. Can they get to Yam range? Down by 6. The snap for Rico. Dumps it again, and a big hit from Koala Cruz. They probably would have done better letting him catch it.
That makes it second and 10.
24 seconds in a dream for Notre Dame. Rico yams it left side into the turf.
Murray was the intended receiver on the play. That brings us third and 10.
19 seconds in a dream for Rico. Rico Giraldo has a pocket, steps up, yams it right side, out of bounds. Fourth down. Game on the line. 62 yards away. They're going to hand it off to Michael Manor. Season on the line. He doesn't get it. Penn State's going to the Fiesta. As we hit triple zeros, Penn State comes to Phoenix and leaves with a win. Coach Dave is headed to the Orange Bowl semifinal. What a game from Thad Russell. All of the hate he's gotten over the years, from injuries at Auburn to choking at Penn State. He is here in his senior year, looking to go to the national championship. What a game. What a whirlwind of a career for Coach Dave, who started at Penn State, went to Texas, went to Oregon, and now back to Penn State, finally seeing his spoils. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Unreal from Coach Dave. So Coach Huey falls just short of a return trip to the national championship. 30-24 is your final. They just could not throw the ball today. And what a game from Penn State. The running game is what gave it for them. And they await the winner of Ohio State and Florida State. So, folks, that means we have a chance at a 3 Big Ten team Final Four. If Ohio State can get the job done against Hitler, that is the Florida State Seminoles. But let's check out the game results here. Scoring summary. I mean, Notre Dame had the lead for pretty much the whole game, but only a field goal in the second half is not going to win you a lot of games. You got to be able to do more than that. You can't put up 3 points in a second half of a playoff game. That's just not going to do anything for you. So for Rico Giraldo, 14-26, 121 in a score. Manners had 71 yards. Pat Green, 92 and 2 scores. The receivers couldn't really do anything here today. On defense, 4 different guys at 10-plus tackles. They did everything they could. 2 sacks. No picks, though. No turnovers in this game, surprisingly enough. The forced fumble from Dan Sanchez, they couldn't recover it. And for Notre Dame, Thad Russell, 21-27, 168 in a score. He added 174 on the ground. Rode McKnight had over 100 yards himself with 2 scores. And he had 7 receptions. Insane day here for Penn State on offense. Koala Cruz, 10 tackles. His career will continue. His 3 TFLs. 2 sacks, both coming at critical times in that fourth quarter. They did get the forced fumble on the tight end Aaron Hawley having a day, but they couldn't recover it. And now we'll do it. 30-24 is your final here. We'll check out our players of the game. Of course, VOD is going to be up soon, and I'm going to get the highlights out, hopefully before I go to work. And we'll move on. We got one more quarterfinal game tomorrow. All of them have been one possession here. I really like that. And so it's Pat Green, Dan Sanchez, Thad Russell, Aaron Hawley, the defensive stat, because he got a forced fumble. What in the world? But that will do it, folks. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.